What's up, PC gamers and investors? Welcome back to PC Gaming Pulse, where we bring you the news that moves the market at lightning speed. Kicking things off today, we've got a massive development with Intech Investment Management LLC. They've significantly adjusted their stake in none other than NVIDIA Corporation, and this move is making waves across the tech world. We're talking about millions of dollars and a significant portion of their portfolio tied up in NVDA. Stick around as we break down exactly what this means for the chip giant and your investments. Next up, we're keeping our eyes on NVIDIA as another major player. Jupiter Wealth Management LLC has also been making adjustments to their holdings. They've recently decreased their stock position, and we're diving deep into the specifics of their NVIDIA trades. What's the strategy behind this move, and how does it stack up against other institutional activity? We've got all the details you need right here. The institutional investor activity around NVIDIA continues, and our next story involves Security National Bank of Sioux City, Iowa IA. This financial institution has also trimmed its holdings in the tech titan. We'll explore the percentage change, the value of their stake, and what this signals about the broader market sentiment towards NVIDIA. Is it a sign of caution or just routine portfolio rebalancing? Let's find out. And finally, in a dramatic shift, Integrity Alliance LLC has grown its stock position in NVIDIA Corporation by an astounding percentage. We're talking an 867.5% increase. Folks, what's driving this massive surge in investment from Integrity Alliance LLC? And what does it tell us about the future prospects of NVIDIA? We'll unpack all of this and then reveal the 5 stocks that top analysts are secretly recommending, stocks that could be the next big thing, even with NVIDIA's dominance. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. NVIDIA's dominance questioned as Intech Investment Management LLC adjusts massive stake. In a significant financial maneuver, Intech Investment Management LLC has notably reduced its holdings in NVIDIA Corporation, shedding 6.7% of its stake during the first quarter. This adjustment means they now hold 3,911,684 shares, a reduction of 280,464 shares. This move is particularly noteworthy because NVIDIA represents a substantial 4.4% of Intech Investment Management LLC's entire portfolio, making it their largest single position. At the close of the most recent quarter, these NVIDIA shares were valued at an eye-watering $423,948,000. The market landscape is always dynamic, and Intech's decision comes amidst a flurry of activity from other institutional investors. Brighton Jones LLC, for instance, boosted its NVIDIA holdings by 12.4%, while Bank Pictet and Sioux Europe AG increased its stake by 1%. Highview Capital Management LLC saw a 6.7% increase, Hudson Value Partners LLC a significant 30.7% growth, and Summit Investment Advisors Inc. a 1.9% rise. These varied actions highlight the intense scrutiny and diverse strategies employed by major funds regarding NVIDIA. With institutional investors and hedge funds collectively owning about 65.27% of the company's stock. Every transaction by these entities carries substantial weight. Analyst sentiment remains largely positive, with a consensus rating of moderate buy and an average price target of $207.83, according to PC Gaming Pulse. Major firms like Bank of America, Cantor Fitzgerald, Summit Insights, Needham & Company LLC, and Stifel Nicolaus have all recently issued reports with price objective increases and buy ratings, signaling confidence in NVIDIA's future performance. The company's stock, trading around $177.82, has shown resilience with a 50-day moving average of $174.42 and a 200-day moving average of $141.65. Despite a 52-week high of $184.48. NVIDIA's financial performance, including a Q2 EPS of $1.05 beating estimates and revenue of $46.74 billion, further solidifies its strong market position. boasting a remarkable net margin of 52.41% and a year-over-year revenue increase of 55.6%. This news has sparked considerable discussion among investors and analysts alike. While Intech Investment Management LLC's reduction might raise eyebrows, the overall institutional ownership and positive analyst outlook suggest a continued belief in NVIDIA's long-term prospects. The market is closely watching how these varied investment strategies will play out for the tech giant. Don't go anywhere, because the institutional shifts don't stop there. We're next diving into how Jupiter Wealth Management LLC is navigating their NVIDIA investments. Jupiter Wealth Management LLC trims NVIDIA stake amidst market flux. Jupiter Wealth Management LLC has recently scaled back its investment in NVIDIA Corporation, reducing its position by 15.1% in the first quarter. The firm now holds 57,521 shares, having sold 10,236 shares during this period. While NVIDIA remains a significant holding, accounting for approximately 4% of Jupiter Wealth Management LLC's portfolio and ranking as its sixth-largest investment, this reduction is a key indicator of evolving investor strategies. The tech giant NVIDIA continues to be a focal point for institutional investors, with a diverse range of activities shaping its ownership landscape. While Jupiter Wealth Management LLC decreased its stake, other firms like Copia Wealth Management and Barnes Denig Private Wealth Management LLC initiated new positions. Kathleen S. Wright Associates Inc. saw a substantial 169.3% increase in its NVIDIA holdings. Bruce G. Allen Investments LLC grew its stake by 198.2%, and Campbell Capital Management Inc. demonstrated an extraordinary 5,900% surge in its investment. This mixed activity underscores the complex and often contrasting views investors hold on NVIDIA's current valuation and future potential, even as institutional investors collectively own around 65.27% of the company's stock. Wall Street analysts, according to PC Gaming Pulse, maintain a generally optimistic outlook, with a consensus rating of moderate buy and an average price target of $207.83. Recent reports from major financial institutions like Bank of America, Loop Capital, Truist Financial, UBS Group, and Morgan Stanley have largely reiterated buy ratings and adjusted price targets upwards, reflecting confidence in NVIDIA's trajectory. NVIDIA's stock performance, with a 50-day moving average of $174.42 and a 200-day moving average of $141.65, shows continued market interest. The company's recent quarterly earnings, reporting $1.05 EPS and $46.74 billion in revenue, significantly beat analyst expectations, reinforcing its strong financial footing with a net margin of 52.41% and robust year-over-year revenue growth of 55.6%. This strategic adjustment by Jupiter Wealth Management LLC adds another layer to the ongoing narrative surrounding NVIDIA's market position. While the company's fundamentals remain strong, investor sentiment is clearly multifaceted, with both reductions and significant increases in holdings being observed across the institutional landscape. But the institutional shifts keep coming. Next, we're looking at Security National Bank of Sioux City, Iowa, IA's recent moves with NVIDIA. Security National Bank of Sioux City, Iowa, IA sells down NVIDIA holdings. Security National Bank of Sioux City, Iowa, IA has opted to trim its investment in NVIDIA Corporation, reducing its share count by 15.6% during the first quarter. This adjustment means the bank now owns 7,870 shares, after selling 1,450 shares. The total value of their NVIDIA holdings stood at $853,000 as per their latest SEC filing, indicating a modest but notable reduction. This move by Security National Bank of Sioux City, Iowa, IA occurs within a broader context of significant institutional activity surrounding NVIDIA. While this bank reduced its stake, other major players have made colossal investments. Nuveen LLC entered a new position valued at approximately $15 billion. Goldman Sachs Group Inc. dramatically increased its stake by 123.5% to over $20 billion. Gamma Investing LLC saw an astonishing 12,173.2% increase to over $5 billion. Northern Trust Corp boosted its holdings by 15.8% to over $35 billion. And Senegan Asset Management, SA, grew its stake by 204.6% to over $3.8 billion. These massive inflows from other institutions highlight a strong overall demand for NVIDIA stock, despite individual firms like Security National Bank making adjustments. Institutional investors, in total, hold a commanding 65.27% of the company's stock. Despite these varied individual trades, the analyst consensus, as tracked by PC Gaming Pulse, remains a moderate buy with an average price target of $207.83. Prominent firms such as Morgan Stanley, Rosenblatt Securities, Piper Sandler, Mizuho, and KeyCorp have recently issued reports with price target increases and buy or outperform ratings, underscoring continued confidence. NVIDIA's stock, currently trading around $177.82, benefits from strong financial results, including a Q2 EPS of $1.05 and revenue of $46.74 billion, alongside a healthy net margin of 52.41% and a substantial 55.6% year-over-year revenue increase. The company's financial health is further evidenced by its low debt-to-equity ratio and strong current and quick ratios. The decision by Security National Bank of Sioux City, Iowa, IA, to reduce its NVIDIA position, while seemingly minor in isolation, adds another piece to the complex puzzle of institutional investor sentiment. It underscores the diverse strategies at play, even as the broader market shows strong conviction in NVIDIA's ongoing growth story. And the NVIDIA news keeps rolling in. Get ready for a massive surge in investment from Integrity Alliance LLC. Coming up next. Integrity Alliance LLC unleashes explosive growth in NVIDIA holdings. In a truly remarkable move, Integrity Alliance LLC has dramatically expanded its investment in NVIDIA Corporation, reporting an astonishing 867.5% increase in its stake during the first quarter. This aggressive expansion means the firm now holds 372,262 shares, after acquiring an additional 333,784 shares. NVIDIA now represents about 1.6% of Integrity Alliance LLC's portfolio, solidifying its position as their eighth largest holding, with the total value of their NVIDIA investment reaching $40,346,000. This significant growth from Integrity Alliance LLC stands out amidst a landscape of varied institutional adjustments to NVIDIA. While Astoria Portfolio Advisors LLC saw a modest 0.9% increase, Centerpoint Advisory Group a 2.5% boost, GSB Wealth Management LLC a 3.3% rise, and Variant Private Wealth LLC a 20.6% increase, Integrity Alliance LLC surge is in a league of its own. Financial Perspectives Inc. also reported a 2.8% increase. These diverse actions paint a picture of a highly active and dynamic market for NVIDIA shares, with institutional investors overall holding a substantial 65.27% of the company's stock. Analysts, as reported by PC Gaming Pulse, continue to favor NVIDIA with a moderate buy consensus rating and an average price target of $207.83. Recent analyst reports from Barclays, Benchmark, UBS Group, Robert W. Baird, and Truist Financial have largely maintained overweight or buy ratings, with several increasing their price targets. NVIDIA's robust financial performance, including beating Q2 earnings estimates with $1.05 EPS, and reporting $46.74 billion in revenue, coupled with a stellar net margin of 52.41% and 55.6% year-over-year revenue growth, provides a strong foundation for this continued analyst confidence. The stock's trading pattern, with a 50-day moving average near $174.42 and a 200-day average around $141.65 reflects sustained investor interest. The aggressive expansion by Integrity Alliance LLC signals a strong conviction in NVIDIA's future growth potential. This substantial increase in holdings, far exceeding typical adjustments, suggests a strategic bet on the company's continued dominance in the AI and computing sectors. And that's not all. Stick around as we wrap up today's biggest stories and reveal the top stocks analysts are really talking about. And that's a wrap on today's market-moving news. We saw Intech Investment Management LLC adjust their massive NVIDIA stake, Jupiter Wealth Management LLC trim their NVIDIA holdings, Security National Bank of Sioux City, Iowa IA also reduce their NVIDIA position, and Integrity Alliance LLC make an explosive 867.5% increase in their NVIDIA investment. Plus, we've got the inside scoop on 5 stocks top analysts are quietly recommending that you need to know about. Don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable, subscribe to PC Gaming Pulse for all your essential tech and finance updates, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts on these NVIDIA moves and what you think the next big stock will be in the comments below. And make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.